Hey guys, so I am back again today with this fall makeup. It's really pretty plum shades, burgundy, purples. I just love these colors for fall. So if you want to see how I get this look, then keep watching. So first I'm taking this base. This is from Maybelline. It is shimmery, but I did not have a matte base, but I'm fine with it. So just any base that will help amplify the color. And I'm taking this matte kind of plummy burgundy shade, and that is going to go all over my eyelid, just all over that base that I put down. The base will help it just be a lot more pigmented. And I'm just using my finger just to get really good color payoff, but I am going to go over it with a brush just to make sure there's no like finger marks on the eyeshadow. So I'm just using this to pack on a little bit more color and help smooth it all out. And you can still kind of see a little bit of the shimmer showing through, but I'm totally fine with that. Then I'm just taking this clean, fluffy brush and I'm going to really blend out the color that is up into my crease. I think I picked up a little bit more of that matte burgundy shade just to really help blend it out. Not taking it too high up towards my brow, but making it is gonna make its way into the crease. And then I am taking this soft brown color. This is all from either the first chocolate bar palette or the semi-sweet palette. I'm not sure. It'll all be listed down below, but this is just my transition color. And I'm taking this shade from MAC. Again, it will be down below. I can't remember what it is. It's really deep purple, almost black purple. That's going on the outer corner, just in the outer V to give some nice definition out there. Not a lot of it, just a little bit, but you can go as dramatic as you want with this look. And sorry, I'm talking kind of quietly. My baby is sleeping. It's the only time I can get this done, so sorry about that. But I am now using a liquid highlighter. This is from Becca, Shimmering Skin Perfector or something like that. That's just going on my cheekbones just to give a nice base of glow on those cheekbones before I go in with my foundation. This foundation is Makeup Forever HD, and I think it's too green for me. Kind of makes me look a little bit gray, and especially with these dark eyes, I feel like I was just looking really pasty, ghostly like, so don't worry, I will fix that towards the end. But I just buffed that on with a foundation brush and then pressed it in further with my beauty blender. I'm using a lot of concealer. This is just Maybelline Fit Me, just to really brighten up my under eyes, because with an eye like this, I need to have a bright under eye or else I could kind of look a little bit tired or sick, just because of the red tones and it's really dark. So we don't want to look tired or sick, so that is why I'm going overboard with the concealer. And I just kind of felt like doing like a full face of glam makeup today. And I'm going to set this. Okay, so this is the first time I've done this baking method and using this wet beauty blender sponge to pack on powder. I've just seen a lot of people doing it. I wanted to play around with it. And at first I absolutely hated it. It was weird. It felt weird to put powder on with a wet sponge. It looked really like, I did not like how it looked. As you can see, I was not into it, so I just quickly dusted that off, and I was just kind of over it. I was like, that's the last time I'm going to do it. But as I looked at my skin throughout the day, it was really good. Probably the best my skin has lasted throughout the day ever. So I will continue to play around with this method, but I don't know, I was not into it at the beginning. So then to kind of bring some life back into my face, because I felt like all that powder made me look like a dead person, I am just bronzing up like crazy. So I think this was a bronzer from Becca. Again, it will be down below. And I'm just really trying to bring some life back into my face. Yeah, and those powders that I used a mixture of banana powder by Ben Nye and also HD setting powder. Maybe it was the powders, those two powders together I didn't love. But I will continue to play around with that method, because really pushing the loose powder with a sponge into your skin, I love the finish that it gave. So then I just contoured a little bit, and I'm now highlighting with Soft and Gentle by MAC. And this is also a MAC product. It's a blush. I think it's Peaches. I just really was trying to give myself some color again because I felt so dead and washed out. Now I'm going to finish up with the eyes. This is a Milani brow pencil thingy, and that's just going to go underneath the brow to help brighten that area and help define my brow a little bit more. And then I'm just going to set that with a cream color from the same eyeshadow palette that I've been using. And I think that is it for those eyeshadows up there. Now on the lower lashes, on the lower lash line, I'm going to take that same soft brown color, and I'm using the brush that I use, that deep purpley black color. And I'm just gonna buff this under there so it's giving some smokiness to it, but nothing too crazy intense. And that's really all that I'm going to do down there. I didn't really care to have a really crazy intense lower lash line. Then I'm going to add a nude color also from Milani. This is just going on the waterline just because I wanted to really bring some life back into my face because I really did feel like a zombie partway through this makeup look. And I'm adding some gold on the inner corner just to give a nice pop of glow because everything else that we used was matte. Then I'm just going to add a thin line of some black liner just to really define my lashes. You can go ahead and do a nice bold wing. I just kind of wanted the focus to be on this really pretty eyeshadow color that was going on. So I'm just gonna coat my lashes real quick. And now I'm going to do my brows. I've been using 2 shades lately. This is Taupe of the Anastasia Brow Wiz. Taupe goes on the first half of my brows, and then I take soft brown on the tail just to give some darker definition out on the tail of the brow. But I really, really, really love Taupe. You would never think as a darker featured girl that I would use Taupe, but it's my favorite color that I've ever used, and I think I've used like 3 or 4. So yes, definitely check that out if maybe you have darker eyebrows but you have light hair. Play around with some lighter brow colors. I really like the look that it gives. Then I'm just setting that. This is Benefit Gimme Brow, also in the light shade. Then popping on some lashes. Sorry, I do not know which ones these are because I threw away the box. I want to say they're the Vegas Nay for Allure lashes, but I'm not sure. This lip liner, of course I'm out of frame the whole time, but it was like $1.99 from Jordana. I think it's called Cabernet, and it is so pretty by itself. You can see it gives a nice, it's not completely matte, it gives a nice moisturized feel to the lip as well. So I was going to top it off with a lipstick, but I just love the look of the lip liner solo. I wanted some more color on my cheeks because again I was feeling a little bit pasty. So this is a Milani blush, and I'm just setting all of that with Makeup Forever Mist and Fix. So that is the finished look. I think this look is so pretty on brown eyes. It'd be great on everybody, but I was loving it. I will definitely be wearing this throughout this fall season. So I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup tutorial. So subscribe if you haven't. I will be doing some more fall tutorials, maybe some Halloween ones. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys come back, and I will see you soon. Bye!